where he is going to require the globo that we found not too long ago. Alright, come on. I'm excited and hyped for this one now. Glitter Gulch Mine and its various secrets will not be able to hide from me for very long. We just need a little bit of that crazy Mumbo magic in order to make it all work out. Alright, I'll just grab myself some extra feathers while we're here too. Why he's holding on to so many of them is unknown to me, but I'm also not really one to question how Mumbo chooses to live his life. He's a strange dude, it's his thing. Anyway, I guess maybe maybe he's wearing a wig, hard to say. Anyway, we've got a globo. Must give magic creature to Mumbo if you want help. Yes, I want your help. Take the dang globo. Sure, we need all the help we can get. Throw it in Mumbo's bag. And into Mumbo's bag it goes. Alright, he adjusts his underpants, or I guess just pants, I'm not entirely sure. It's weird, it's like a grass skirt diaper thing. Honestly, it always kind of looked mostly like a bird's nest to me, like he was sitting in one for some reason. Again, on the long line of, I really don't have any right to judge Mumbo for how he goes about his days. But still, more than a little weird. Alright, now, near the train station. Oh, in case you were wondering, Wumba and Mumbo hate each other? And will in fact refuse to associate. Mumbo isn't welcome in Wumba's wigwam. For whatever reason, we do not know. The full story, it is lost to us. We'll know one day. Come along now to the train station! Yeah, okay, you want some of this? Get over here, I've never actually... Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. I've never actually zapped anything to death with one of this before. There you go, at least on camera, I mean. I've done it before, just not lately. Thank you. Now you know how that works. It really is just straight up a magical taser. All right, with the power of the globo, it's time for Mumbo to do his Mumbo magic. Let's go. Hope this works. There we go. I will never interrupt the Mumbo Jumbo song. It's just too much of an absolute jam. I was just doing very silly little dance moves in my chair as he was doing his thing. It's the proper response. Alright, as tempting as it is to then just immediately go back to being Banjo-Kazooie so we can do what's inside that place, we should probably go outside the crushing shed, because that's where another Mumbo pad is. Might as well do all of the things that Mumbo is expected to do here before we switch back out. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to go and get his help again. I hope you guys are ready for a second jam session! Hope this works. And there we go. It was a bit of an awkward silence, perhaps, but it's still a really good song. Plus, you don't really get to hear it as often as you think, so I don't have much problems with that. Alright, back to Mumbo's skull. Why he doesn't have the warp pad just inside of it like Humba does, the world may never know. Regardless. Alright, let's go. Yeah, good thing his jump is literally just barely high enough to be able to get him back up these steps. That would have been an incredibly awkward design flaw if they had decided to go otherwise. Alright. Thank you very much for your assistance as always, Mumbo. It is up to the Bear and Bird to actually make some legitimate progress. And now that we finally set up a bunch of the pieces, we can actually do that as soon as I'm done walking into walls thinking that it's the door. Sometimes camera angles do not work in your favor. It is a natural course of events, alright? Alright then, well, okay, you know what? Let's head over to the crushing shed first. That seems like a better idea. Okay, let's go to the crushing shed. We'll deal with the thing that I have planned in a moment. Technically, it was the second jiggy in the first world that we got, so it ultimately still fits the pattern. So you know what? Yeah. All right. So what exactly did Mumbo accomplish with what he done did? Well, we's about to find out by walking ourselves all up in here. Got a big old smashy shed, you see. Makes a lot of sense, makes a lot of sense. Now, all right. In case you were wondering, you can't even stand on the dang thing, so... Yeah, oh yeah, all right, I remember now. In order to make this work, we actually, straight up, have to do this. All right. Okay. This is the most poorly designed crushing shed I think I could ever imagine. Ow. All right, well, our head has been mildly crushed in. That's okay. Hang on, it'll spring back up. Give me a second. There we go. All right. And that's how you activate buttons, by shoving your best friend's face into them. All right, you might think, oh, it's gonna smash it up. No, for some reason that button turns on the conveyor belt and the grinder, but turns off the smashers. Very strange, that. Being said, there's a jiggy lodged deep within this boulder, and it's too big and strong for us to be able to bill drill our way through it, so it's gonna have to go through this thing. Now you might be thinking, wait, wouldn't that make the jiggy get all smashed and bashed up too? Well, as a matter of fact, you are completely correct. Yeah, it's gonna be in a bunch of pieces. I believe 3 pieces, as it were, which is interesting, honestly. All right, hang on. We should be able to get through this without too much issue. I guess the jiggies are legitimately made out of solid gold. I can only assume as such, because, I mean, otherwise it would be kind of weird if they were broken up. They seem to possess some kind of a crazy magic power, but they're apparently destroyable through conventional means. Either way, that's part of the jiggy song, which is funny to me. Now we just gotta get the other chunks. All right, that's almost all of the chunks. Let's see, where's that third one? It couldn't have gone too far. Like literally. Oh, there you are, right over there. I see you now. Huzzah! It took us a while, but we finally got a dang jiggy up in this place. Alrighty then. Now, now, let's have some fun. You might be curious as to why I'm so phenomenally interested in a particular train. What possible use could it have? Well, other than, you know, train-related things, which admittedly it does end up serving that purpose for. But I mean, what's exactly so exciting about it? You know, a train is a train, it is what it is. So what's the dealio? Why are you so hyped for this? Obviously a jiggy is involved, it's true. But if you followed the pattern just fine and dandy enough, this is my train control pad. Indeed it is. All right, so let's just go against all commonly accepted, you know, sensibilities and rational thought and jump inside this train engine. You know, the stuff that's shooting fire everywhere? Yeah, that's a great idea. I wonder what's under that big pile of coal in the corner. Maybe it's a jiggy. It could be. Or maybe it's Old King Cole, the grubby boiler monarch. Who dares enter Old King Cole's boiler? I'm Banjo, and this is Kazooie. We want to use your train? You would, huh? In that case, I'll fight you for it. But you're supposed to be a merry old soul. Not me, pal, but you'll soon be feeling my merry old soul on the top of your puny heads. Oh dear. All right, so we've got to annihilate this nerd with eggs! Who would have thought eggs would be so effective? But it is. Let's see how you cope with a little heat. Yeah, well, how do you cope with the lack of an arm? Ow! No great loss, I've still got another. Yeah, so he'll turn up the heat, which makes you slowly suffocate, which is in fact something that happens in intense heat. That being said, he needs full concentration to make it work. Yeah, but I don't need arms to beat you. How very Black Knight of this fellow, I must say. That being said, he doesn't have a lot of attacks available to him. He has a really, really cool design, though, and I like the guy a lot. So really, just chill out. Perhaps we should sit down and talk about this? Yeah, a little bit late for that, I'm afraid. Now it's just your severed pelvis and legs running about trying to cause a bunch of chaos. Nah, we ain't having any of that. Everyone knows the power of eggs can't be beat. Okay, perhaps I'll let you use my train after all. But don't you dare hit anything! I've only just polished. Unlike the previous boss that we very definitively murdered, it's actually implied that Old King Cole is still alive. It's sort of implied that he is the Cole inside of the entire engine, as it were. So he's still around, and he still technically controls the train. So that's a lot of interesting little bit of information for you there. Regardless, yeah, jumping in there, probably not the smartest decision in the world, but we made it anyway. All right, now if I could just, I think that's how it's working. Hang on, no, oh wait, yeah, no, you're supposed to like, I think you talk to it from like the front, yeah. But I also don't think that any of the other train stations are open right now. Am I wrong in that assessment? Yep, there he is. Are you blind? Chuffy is right in front of you. Right. Yeah, okay. You don't need to be rude about it, okay? I can and will blow you up again if the situation calls for it, all right? All right. Okay, so with that taken care of, that takes care of 2 jiggies. Ain't that just about how the sun shines bright? All right, well, let's see. What's next for us in this particular instance? We still got those other things I opened up that I could go and inspect. That's an option for us, including that gas chamber. Yeah. You know, we already jumped inside a train's, engine, so what's that poisonous gas chamber? I mean, come on. I'm sure it'll be fine. We don't have anything to worry about. Surely not. All right, just follow the train tracks towards prosperity. At least I thought so. Yes, no, yes and no. All right, I definitely went a little bit further than was absolutely necessary. Oh, well, it doesn't make a difference to me. All right, so then it should be right here. All right, now it's time to meet a character that not a lot of people are very fond of, and yeah, you'll know in due time. Over here. I need you to help me out of this frightful predicament. Who might you be? I'm Canary Mary. They used to send me down the mines to check for gas. If I died, they know it wasn't safe. Nice. I can think of more pleasant jobs. They just left me in here. I don't think I'll last much longer. Well, don't worry. I'll get Kazooie here to smash the cage open. If I must. Tally-ho! Woohoo! I'm free! It's moments like this that make adventuring worthwhile. But she hasn't even got a jiggy. Yeah, but we did save a life, and they will in fact provide us with something. We're just going to have to do a bit more in order to actually gain it, sadly. Canary Mary is the figurehead of well, maybe not 2, 1 exceptionally difficult to obtain jiggy. It's kind of legendarily difficult if you're not entirely sure what to do. But we'll see in time. Don't worry about it. Also, she's kind of known for taking an hour and a half to get over to the place that she wants to be, and you having to watch her do it. I mean, you could have just implied that she didn't leave the mines and we could have found her eventually. You didn't really need to watch the entire flight over to that area. But yeah, there it is, I suppose. Alrighty. So then, all I have to do is not go the wrong way. So you know, wager all your biscuits on the money on that one, boyos. I am definitely not gonna go the right way. It was, I believe, this way, maybe. I'm so bad at navigation. No matter what I do, no matter how much I try, it just never works out for me. There you go, going in the big loop. Was it this way? I don't think it was. No, it was. I was right! Woo! I actually managed to make it work for myself. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's do this thing. Hey there, Canary Mary. Why are you still around? Oh, my wings are still a bit stiff from spending so long in that cage. How about a race to help me stretch them? On this old handcart? I'm sure it was broken when I saw it last. It was, but I fixed it and put it back on the track. You're pretty resourceful for an old bird, aren't you? I like to try. Jump aboard if you fancy a go. Sounds like fun. What do we do? simply tap A as fast as you can to drive the handcart along. All right, so it's not as prevalent on this particular encounter, but there's a second race later in the game. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But in this particular instance, it's important to note. Canary Mary functions off of Rubber Band AI. Now, if you don't know what Rubber Band AI is, basically, the difficulty of which she is going to give you is directly in proportion to how well you're doing from the start, basically. If you do exceptionally well, she'll compensate for that. And much like a rubber band that's being stretched out, it will eventually snap out back and it will really mess up your day. So you want to beat her, but you don't want to beat her too well. So yeah, tap the A button pretty well and decent, and try to stay kind of even with her for the most part. Once you're almost at the end of the race, that's when you really want to start hammering it. Because if you get way, way, way too ahead of her, yeah, she's gonna start flying a whole lot faster than normal. All right, there we go, there we go. Just have ourselves be a little bit in the lead so that we don't get blindsided. There we go, there we go. There we go, see, she's already starting to zoom herself up a little bit. There you go, there you go. Alrighty, alrighty. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. Just keep pumping the handcarts. Be very careful. It's not gonna be a problem this time, but it's gonna be a problem later. Whoa, that's just a straight up vertical lift. Banjo's got some deceptively powerful forearms. Oh, hi, Jinjo. We'll be back for you, my dude. All right, come along now, come along now. We got this, we got this, we got this. This seems like the most unsafe minecart track ever, if I'm being entirely honest with you. All right, hang on. She's starting to gain a little bit of a lead, so that's when you really pump up the gas. And there you go. Victory was had. What you gonna do about it this time, my dude? Hey? Hopefully we actually get a prize this time. I think we beat you there, Mary. Well, I guess you can have this shiny thing I found before I got locked in that cage. Is it a jiggy? I can't remember what it is. It's been under my wing for days. Ew. I'm not sure we want it in that case. Yeah, well, a jiggy is a jiggy-kazooie, so it's getting stuffed in the pack. That was a fine race. Sure was. My wings are starting to feel better. How about a racing back again? Hop on the cart if you think you could beat me again. Yeah, all right, not 100% necessary, but it's what we're doing. She does provide you with another prize if you pull it off, so... Whew, all right, deep breaths, deep breaths. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! All right, and she's already showing her colors. All right, let's go. Minecart Havoc! She is a little too ahead of me for my personal tastes. Going to need to change that up a bit. All right, and hello, Jinjo, we'll be back. I feel like we could have definitely extended an arm out and just kind of grabbed him on the way, but it is what it is. All right, come along now, Banjo. Put a little gas in the casket there. I don't know why you don't put gas in a casket. I don't know why I said that. All right, come on now. Pump it, pump it, pump it. Good. Go for it. Go for it. You got this. Everything is fine and dandy in this wonderful land. You know, part of me kind of wishes Kazooie would come out of the pack to actually, like, be the one on the other side. I feel like that would have been really neat. I get why they didn't. Also, she, because Kazooie doesn't really have hands, but you could swing it. Just have her kind of drape her wings over it and start doing the thing. It'd work. All right, now we pump the button as hard as we possibly can, and another victory. Very good. And the double good news for us is we're not going to have to do that next race for a very long time. It'll happen eventually, but not now. Not now. Whew, that's 2 out of 2 for us, Mary. Perhaps you'd like this piece of paper as a prize. It's been wedged in my... No, I don't want to know where it's been. All right, I think I've spent quite enough time in this gloomy old mine. I'm off to swoop and soar among the clouds. Bye-bye, friends. Perhaps we'll see each other again. And now we get to watch her fly away. Totally necessary. Although her doing that did show off the other Cheeto page that we need to pick up, so in the interest of fairness, that was actually rather helpful. Of course, I don't think I can actually jump that high. No. As a matter of fact, I think we might actually... hang on, maybe? No, we definitely need the spring shoes. Ain't that a bummer and a half? All right, fair enough. All right, so with that being said and good and done, yep, that button has been there the whole time. I've deliberately not pushed it up till now. Don't worry about it, okay? First things first, I would like to actually just quickly check in on that guy inside the crate. You know, our beep boop friend. You remember the guy. I just want to specifically remember exactly why he was unable to continue onwards to his quest. I think I know. I just want to make absolute certain of it. That's all I'm saying, okay? Okay, let's go. And, whoop. Can we talk to you? Oh, yeah, we can. Bleep. Now the door's not open on the other side. Ah, bleep. Right, gotcha. All right, so that does confirm my suspicions. I'm just gonna spoil it for you. That path leads to another world that we have yet to unlock currently. So, there you go on that front. Okay, well, see, now that was entirely unnecessary. I don't know why you felt the need to do that. You suck and I do not care for you. All right? And your macaroni salad recipe is subpar. Thank you and good day, sir. Jeezums. Alrighty. Okay, well, I put it off long enough. Let's hit that button. Because you gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes what you gotta do is hit a strange button and hope for the best, you know? Let's see. I believe... Just stand on it. And that should just drain the water? All the way over yonder. Yep, it's making sure that you're absolutely aware. Okay, no, it opened up the gate, but it doesn't drain the water, and it gives you 34 seconds. Yeah, all right. So, I believe that's why that run fast thing was going. All right, then. So, I need to wait out the timer for a second, because we don't have enough time to actually accomplish it yet. I just had to make sure that that's how it worked, all right? So, bear with me. Literally, I'm a bear. Alrighty, let's go! We've got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it, so hit that button and go for it. I believe, yeah, you can run on water with these things. They're that fast. I'm not exactly 100% sure how fast you need to be running to run on top of water like this, but I know it's relatively. No normal human being could ever do it, because Kazooie is just that good. All right, make a little bit of a shortcut there, and golden grams. All right, we made it. We better be getting ourselves a prize as a result of all this. Oh, Lord. As a matter of fact, we are. Just slowly go our way down very carefully. Make sure nothing horrible goes awry. Make sure that there's absolutely nothing down here that we need in any way. Doesn't seem that way, so we may move on. Dive 'em. There you go, a Kazooie branded boulder. Very few people know that she actually managed to get a spokesbird's deal on that. Yeah, apparently some boulder company wanted to put her face on stuff. Very strange, but hey, you know, free money is free money. She saw no real reason to not do it, so it's all good. All right, then. How about you stop existing? All right, cool. That's just exactly how we're going to be doing things, huh? All right, well, how about this instead? Thank you. About time I found a legitimate use for that. All right, so, oh, hello, Jolly Roger Lagoon Water. I wonder if that's a place of any noteworthy interest or not. We may never know. Hello, I see you down there. Let's go, I need that. Gonna grab hold, thank you kindly. All right, anything on the other side of this stuff? Just gotta quickly take a look-saloo, does not appear, so we may progress. All right, well, if you don't mind me quickly checking, I know that we're missing a fair few things, but let me see how far we've come. Alrighty. I've got all the notes at least, so that's not something we need to worry about anymore. That's nice at the bare minimum. And I may or may not be using the word bear slightly more often than normal, just for the hell of it, because I can. Now, is that not the way we came? Or is there just another... No, straight up, it's just identical almost on both sides. Very strange. All right, then, if you could stop doing that, that'd be pretty dang great, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know what the deal is with the sentient TNT crates. I don't know what I did to them to earn their ire. It's very rude. Okay, so that takes care of that situation. I don't know why you did that. Why are you this way? Stop that. Absolutely disgusting. All right, so what's next? Aha! Yes, this way seems like a rather decent call. Let's go. Gotta do all the various things that I does. Whoop! Spin-a-rooney. There you go. Good day, sir. Good day. I just love how this song is. Music in the banjo games. They are a class their own. Alright, flooded caves. Let's see why you're so flooded and cave-like. As opposed to all the other caves around these parts, I suppose. Alright. Ah, no air at all over here. I see. Fair enough. Okay. Looking around. Not really seeing anything here, or what? That doesn't make any sense. I think we can hold our breath for so dang long. Huh. Okay. Fair enough. That being said, let's go ahead and get ourselves a little bit more. That's interesting. Pretty sure I'm just missing something there. Let me look around. Oh boy, all these paths. I guess maybe it's just a bunch of occasional dead ends and whatnot. Would make sense at least. Ah, delightful. A pipe-based underwater maze of sadness. And well, there's an opportunity for some eggs. That's pretty nifty. But not a lot of opportunity for air around these parts, I'm noticing. Interesting. A very daring tactic indeed. All right, then. Well, let's just go this way and really just kind of hope for the best, honestly. That looks good to me. Thank you very much. Needed that very, very much. All right, out of the way, all y'alls. Your cowboy ways ain't gonna be making you nothing this day, I'm afraid. Get our health back, too. Also, I heard another yeehaw. Also, the lights have turned off, and I can't see Jiggity Jack all. So, fair enough. We are rowdy. Let's go. Let's see. Nothing that way. So, yeah, just a bunch of dead ends leading to absolutely ding-dang nowhere. What an odd thing to do. But, of course, there must be, like, something somewhere around these parts, surely. You don't put in, like, a bajillion different dead ends and have them all just be dead ends. That doesn't sound right at all. Well, I suppose we ultimately got what we came here for, so all's well that ends well, as it were, but still, I say, how peculiar. Alrighty, let's get out of here. Alright, so that definitely helped boost things a little bit. We still need to go out and grab that Jinjo we met that one time. Yep. We also know of the location of one more of those Cheeto pages, but we don't know the third. Perplexing. Alright. Absolutium. Let's see. So the next immediate course of action, I guess, just so we don't forget about the poor guy, is let's just straight up follow the train tracks and see if we can get ourselves that there Jinjo. Seems like the right idea, I feel. Alright, I believe, yeah, okay, we'll just go this way. It's hard to tell sometimes which way is the proper way. Alright, now let's go. Alright, well, we may have fallen off, and yes, that is a bit of an issue, but don't you worry about it. It's fine. Just gotta walk away our lands. Oh boy, and I fell off again. Ow, my parts. Lack of coordination seems to be a bit of an issue for these two. Definitely not my fault. No, of course not. You're a fool to think otherwise. How dare you even imply that I'm bad at video games? That's not a well-known and established fact of reality at all. In fact, I dare say what you just said is rather rude. Alright, yeah, I hear ya. Quit your hooting and a hollering. I'm saving you bacon, don't you worry. Alright, then, so that would be that. So, in my memory folds, I definitely remember something. It's just how to get there that's presently escaping my grasp. Last I checked, it wasn't exactly somewhere that was super duper well hidden or anything. It was definitely one of those off paths, like one of those dark doors that you're supposed to walk down. That's what I definitely remember. But the immediate specifics seemed to be evading me at the time. Most unfortunate. Alright then, don't you worry. Despite it all, I'll get it all figured out in due time. Come on, climby. Because, yeah, this is also related to the next move jam jars can teach us. The thing is, where exactly is it that I'm supposed to go? Well, failing all else, I do know that I need to turn into a detonator and detonate that other thing so we can grab that other Jinjo. So, I mean, that's a thing. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I believe mine entry. This might actually be specifically what I was thinking of. Hang on a moment. Have I gone down this exact specific path before? You know, this is not at all where I thought it was. Oh, great. Great, great, great. There's also that generator room that I don't remember how to properly activate. That's another thing we gotta do. All right, I'm going to need to do a bit of spelunking, it seems. Alrighty, don't you worry, I'll figure this all out. Aha! Here we go, a toxic gas cave. The best possible place to be. Founded something, all right. I hear a Jinjo in desperate need of saving, so don't mind me. Just gonna dig through all this stuff. We'll find you, old, my friend, my laddie, my doodoo. Don't you worry. Not entirely sure how. Oh, okay, well, that's also another thing. Oh, you're not being smooshed under a rock. You're just hanging out back over there. That makes much less sense, but all right. All right, also, we are definitely about to die of asphyxiation, so let's leave. All right, well, a collectible that we were missing is a collectible indeed. Also, for the record, it was right over yonder. And yes, that is a Jiggy over there. I don't remember how to get up there. Unless it really is just as simple as using the springy shoes. If so, then we desperately need to learn how to use the springy shoes. And that leaves us with two things in this place that we can't actually do much about. All right. You know what? Hang on a second here. Let's not cut away quite yet. So let me go back to the world entry and exit for a moment. Because it's either at this end or the other end. The thing that I'm thinking of is definitely one of these. Seeing as how there's the fuel storage, right? What if I went up here? There you are. This is definitely what I think it's going to be. Very nice. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. And for some reason, Banjo felt the otherworldly compulsion to use the Prickle Blaster technique. You might be wondering, well, that seems random, and it is. Mind teaching us a thing or two here, my dude? Another use for the feathered freak. Makes good use of her point to beak. The bad guys know that it's no joke. Just press B to give them a poke. Why we need to specifically be taught that is a bit beyond me. But then again, we also did need to be taught how to grab at ledges. Regardless, we now have a melee attack. If you talk to Jam Jars the Silo, he reminds you how to do it, so that's nice. But yeah, we can now shank stuff with the best of them. So that's pretty good. You've learned a beak attack, eh? Sure have, partner. Well, maybe you can help me out here. A real nasty bunch of TNT sticks have escaped from their box and are threatening to blow up my mine. Don't worry, we'll go in there and blast them. No, shoot one and the whole mines will explode. You'll have to try and defuse them somehow. Anything else? Yep, you'll have to be quick, because when you defuse the first one, the others will probably start their detonation timers. Ain't that just about the worst way? Alright then, let's go and find ourselves some dynamite and aggressively shove our faces into it. The smartest strategy I could ever possibly formulate. Ordnance storage, let's go! Alright, where you at? I see you over there. I'ma shank you good. Shankadoo! Alright, now we've got 200 seconds to find them all. Will I succeed? Well, let's be real with ourselves. There you go, there's another one. We're just gonna have to run like madmen and hope for the best. I guess a madman and a mad woman, as it were. Oh yeah! There you go, there you go. You get out of there, you. Okay, you did not die. You did not die, but you know what? It's okay, because we still managed to get away from you without any problems, so that's good. Hey, get out of here, you nerd! Now, look what your varmints have done. Y'all better get out while you still can. All right, it was going to happen at least once. Probably best to just not even bother trying with the using eggs on normal enemies. What with all the banging and a hollering, another box of TNT sticks escaped. If you reckon on finishing the job, you'd better get back in there. Yeah, all right, let's just pretend that the first one didn't happen. Despite the fact that the whole thing was, well, if one of them blows up, the whole dang mine will collapse and you can't go back in there. That was the problem. So far, doesn't seem to have really done a whole lot. Seems like you're doing a whole lot of worrying for a whole lot of nothing, my dude. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, Shankadoo! Alright, let's head this way first. I hear the bipping and the bopping and the bouncing of styles. Alright, then. Alright. Let's not even try with the shooting thing. It's just not a good idea. The cowboys hang around the sentient TNT too much. It's like they use it as a shield almost. Okay, well, that's just rude. Alright, taking care of business. There you go, there you go. Alright, what else we got here? We got another one. Alright, that is 5 of 15. Now we just gotta find all the others. Alright. No stress, no worries. Except it actually has all of that, because things will blow up and you'll have to start over if you mess everything up. So maybe don't mess everything up. It's a very real option for you. Anyway, nope. Get out of here, you. Take care of that, too. Alright. So far, so dandy. But I am really honestly conditioned to just kind of assume the worst in most instances. So I am assuming things aren't gonna go our way. But we're gonna try. We're still gonna try. Alright. Yeah, I hear you're yeehawing. Alright? Got more important things to deal with than your silly faces, alright? Don't seem to understand that too well now, do ya? Alright. Let's take a quick look over in this general direction. No. Looks like we've been there. Generally, if there's TNT we haven't poked, they'll generally lead you to other TNT that has not yet been poked. That's common rule of thumb. Just kind of try to follow the trail, as it were. Alrighty. How about over to yonder? Nope. If you see some yeehaws and no TNT, that means you've definitely been there before. Alright. Now, if we could just find a way back up, I personally feel like the odds of something... Oh, hang on, I'm hearing bouncing. Bouncing in this general direction? No? Okay. Using my sense of hearing isn't really helping me out all that much, it seems. Now, let's head up. Oh, there we go. There's the bouncing I was hearing. All right. That leaves just 3 left. Delightful, delightful. A dead end. A dedicated area all to yourself. Don't you feel like such a special fella? All right, you really do just gotta use them ears. Listen for the hippin' and hoppin' and the bippin' and the boppin'. You never know. You just never know. All right. There's a path that way. This way. Maybe I didn't go this way. Problem is, mine shafts have this really nasty habit of just kind of looking like themselves everywhere you go, you know? Can't help but notice that that's just something that happens a whole lot. Alright, so I got 30 seconds to find 3 more things of dynamite, and this ain't looking too good if I'm being honest with y'all. So, I appreciate anybody out there who might have believed in me, but once again, I have proven you to be a fool. Never dare believe in me, for I will always find ways to disappoint. It's kind of my trademark style. That being said, I definitely heard a... Okay, I think I found the entrance. Can I leave just so, you know, I don't get blown up at least? That'd be preferred. Yeah. Alright, definitely going to have to try that whole mess again. I reckon there's a yellow streak running right down your back. Now get back in there and save my mind. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Alright, give me a minute. And there we go. And okay, well that doesn't seem very fair. I seem to have accidentally canceled out the dialogue that happens. Oh well, doesn't really mean all that much. Well, I gotta be honest with y'all. I remember having a lot of issues with a lot of parts of this game, but I definitely don't remember ever having that much of an issue with this particular part. I mean, I distinctly remember having done it plenty of times, sure, but I never remember getting so hopelessly lost. No, it be what it be, unfortunately. And I guess it does really kind of go along with the established pattern that I have, what with the whole getting hopelessly lost at all moments in time if you give me even the slightest opportunity. It checks. It all makes a lot of sense the more you think about it, but doesn't make it any less mildly embarrassing, if I'm being real with y'all. That being said, now all I have to do is, I guess, wander around aimlessly for a day and a half trying to find the way out of here. What makes it absolutely the worst situation out of all of it is the fact that I definitely, yes, the dead end. I definitely ran across the way out of here like 50 times, constantly trying to find anything other than the exit. I mean, give me the small, tiniest benefit of the doubt when it comes to the fact that a lot of these rooms look exactly the dang same. Not a lot of distinguishing landmarks between them all, I gotta be real. That being said, you are definitely not the exit. There was no yeehaw cowboy man at the exit. It was a wide open area, what with what got nothing there. Higher up, perhaps? Let's see. Ah, I believe I may have actually found it. Turn around here, and yep, we're free. All right, then. Luckily for us, the conversation we missed out on it's not much of anything. Just, hey, you done did it, have a jiggy. So that sort of thing. Alrighty, don't mind if I do. All right, what's that put us out when it comes to the total values of things? Okay, so not bad. Still missing a fair few things, however. And I immediately am aware of about the location of maybe 2 of the things that we're missing, so that's not great. Thing is, I have a hard time remembering exactly which things we can do and which things we have to come back for, you know? There's a lot of variables there. Also, I would like the normal eggs, thank you. All right. I have more than enough of the fire eggs. I don't need to be messing with any more of that stuff.